So, ladies and gentlemen, today we're going to be talking about a skater with the $1 million smile, one of the most popular players in Toronto Maple Leaf and Montreal Canadiens history. And when he called you Murph, you know you're a tremendous guy because he had fans from 2 to 102. So today we're going to be talking about Murph Chamberlain. Now, born February 14, 1915 in Shawville, Quebec. He played center in the NHL for Toronto, Montreal, the Brooklyn Americans, and the Boston Bruins between 37 and 49. He won the Stanley Cup twice in 44 and 46 as part of Montreal's Second World War era dynasty. Now, Chamberlain, whose first name was spelled Irwin, I-R-W-I-N, in his hometown newspaper, because, you know, win, reportedly began his hockey career in Shawville. He was reportedly added to the Maple Leafs reserve list by 37 after steadily improving his game while playing in Northern Ontario. In April 37, he scored 4 goals and 2 goals respectively for the Sudbury Tigers at a 2-game Eastern Canadian Senior Amateur Hockey Finals against the Hull Volants. The Tigers won the first game in Ottawa 9-4 in front of a record-breaking crowd before winning the second game in TO 14-2. Now the Sudbury Tigers then traveled to Calgary to play for the Allen Cup against the Western Canadian Senior Champs, the North Battlefield Beavers, and Sudbury won 3-2. Now as the Allen Cup champions, the Tigers earned a berth in a one and only Toronto International Tournament in April 37, which pitted them against the English National League champs, Wembley Lions, the USA Amateur champs, the Hershey Bears, and the Memorial Cup champs, the Winnipeg Monarchs. The Tigers scored a sudden death victory in the third game of a 3-game final against the Lions to win the tournament. The tournament was hampered by controversies and low crowds, so was not continued in following years. Now, Chamberlain began his NHL career with the Leafs in 38. He played for them until the end of the 40 season. The next year he played with the Habs. In 42 he spent time in the AHL with the Washington Lions, but later that season he was called back to Montreal and then traded to the Brooklyn Americans. He spent the 43 season with the Bruins, and after that year returned to Montreal for the final 6 seasons of his career, again when he won the Cup twice in Montreal in 44 and 46. He eventually retired from hockey after the 49 season. Now, Chamberlain was head coach of the Wolves of the EPHL, the Sudbury Wolves, for 2 seasons in 61 and 63. Now, he played for some really beautifully named teams. Just bear with me for a second. 33, Ottawa Primrose of the OCJHL. 34, the Ottawa New Edinburghs of the OCHL. 35, the Noranda Copper Kings of the GBHL. 36, the South Porcupine Porkies of the NOHA, where he had 7 goals in 8 games. The Sudbury Fraud Miners of the NBAHL, of course, and then he went on to the Allen Cup. 38 with the Leafs rookie season, he had 16 points in 43 games. Broke the 10-goal mark with Toronto in 39 and with Montreal in 41. The season with the Americans and Montreal in 42, he had 12 goals in 37 games. Now, Boston, he had 9 goals in 43. Stanley Cup year, he had 15 goals and 47 points. And 46, he had 26 points in 40 games. And 44 was his best season again because he had 8 points in the playoff run. So, final NHL totals, 100 goals, 175 assists for 275 points in 510 games. And again, 66 playoff games, 31 points, including 14 goals. Now, he's one of the few players in NHL history to win the Allen Cup, the International Trophy, like that multiple tournament we talked about, and the Stanley Cup. So Murph Chamberlain, 5'11", 165 center, and I've heard about certain people beating him back in the day and saying he's probably one of the nicest people they've ever met. And my God, the teams he played for, what success they had, ladies and gentlemen. And he helped rebuild the Montreal Canadiens' legacy as a franchise with those 2 victories in the 40s. So that's the legend of Murph Chamberlain. Thanks for listening. Bye.